right, welcome to the Banjo virtual classroom for the tutorial, playing and singing tutorial for the song The Fox, also known as The Fox Went Out on a Chilly Night. Old folk song, a really popular song, works well as a children's song, but it also works well as an adult song. I really like it, super catchy melody. In the key of C, double C tuning on the banjo. Recently used it as a song of the week, and I will cue up that selection for you right now. So here's the demonstration of the song that we're going to be learning. That we're going to learn how to play and sing it, as we've done in prior playing and singing workshops. So here is The Fox.
Well, the fox went out on a chilly night, and he prayed for the moon to give him light. He had many a mile to go that night before he reached the town o'. Many a mile to go that night before he reached the town o'. He ran till he came to the farmer's pen, where the ducks and the geese were kept therein. He said, "A couple of you gonna grease my chin before I leave this town o', town o', town o'. A couple of you gonna grease my chin before I leave this town o'." He grabbed the gray goose by the neck, and he threw a duck across his back, and he didn't mind with the quack, 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 and the legs all dangling down o', down o', down o'. He didn't mind the quack, 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 and the legs all dangling down o'. Old Mother Flipper Flopper jumped out of bed. Out of the window she popped her head, crying, "John, John, the gray goose is gone, and the fox is on the town o', town o', town o'. John, John, the gray goose is gone, and the fox is on the town o'." He ran till he came to his nice warm den. There were little ones, 8, 9, 10, saying, "Dad, Dad, you better go back again, for it must be a mighty fine town o', town o', town o'. Dad, Dad, you better go back again, for it must be a mighty fine town o'." The fox and his wife, without any strife, cut up the goose with a carving knife, and they never had such a meal in their life. And the little ones chewed on the bones o', bones o', bones o'. Never had such a meal in their life, and the little ones chewed on the bones o'.
All right, there it is, the song The Fox Went Out on a Chilly Night that we're going to learn. So this again is a playing and singing workshop, an extension of the How to Play and Sing modules in the Breakthrough Banjo course. If you're watching this as it's airing live on YouTube, there is a link in the video description to where you can download the tab, which has both the solo version that I play and the vocal backup. Now, what I'm going to do here is just kind of take you through 3 different ways of backing this up, as we've done in prior workshops, of kind of increasing complexity using the protocol that we've done in the past. And the third version is pretty much the one that's tabbed out in that download. So that's where the one that I essentially use in the video, where I'm kind of doubling the melody behind my voice. So, key of C, we're going to be playing this out of double C tuning. So C on the 4th string, G on the 3rd, C on the 2nd, D on the 1st, G on the 5th. And this song has kind of one repeating melodic unit throughout, and the chord progression that you see on the screen is the chord progression for that melodic unit using the first verse. So, as always, what we'll do is begin by playing out that chord progression. So we're in the key of C here, starting on a C major chord. Well, the fox went out on a chilly night, and he prayed for the moon. Now we're going to switch to G to give him light. he had. Back to C, many a mile. To F, go that night. Back to C, before he, G, reached the town O. C, G, town O. Back to C, town O. To F, many a mile to go that night. Before to G, he reached the C, town O. So C, G, C, F, C, G, C, G, C, F, C, G, C. All right, now, essentially what I just did there is what the first version of a vocal backup could be. So just bum diddying on the bottom two strings. As you're fingering the chord progression. So, with the words, sounds like this. Well, the fox went out on a chilly night, and he prayed for the moon to give him light. He had many a mile to go that night before he reached the town O, town O, town O. Many a mile to go that night before he reached the town O. So again, simplest version, but perfectly adequate. Just bum diddying over those chords. And if you're first getting started, that's plenty to keep you occupied. All right, the next thing that I would usually do is alternate between a bum diddy and a bump-a-diddy stroke. Well, the fox went out on a chilly night, and he prayed for the moon to give him light. He had many a mile to go that night before he reached the town O, town O, town O. Many a mile to go that night before he reached the town O. Okay, so essentially when I'm holding a chord for any length of time, I'm just alternating between those two things. Bum diddy and a bump-a-diddy. Now, when I play the bump-a-diddy, I usually skip that first bum in the bump-a-diddy, like this. So there, I'm just doing that, my thumb on the fourth string there. I just like the sound of that. It's a little less cluttered sounding than doing the full-on bump-a-diddy. But again, it just adds some rhythmic interest. It makes things sound a little more complex behind your voice, but it's not that tricky once you get it. It's just one pattern, bum-diddy, bump-a-diddy, kind of repeating. There are times where you might hold or not continue that pattern depending on kind of what the song calls for, but that's the basic idea. Now, let me just pause for questions. I'll give you the third version, which is, yeah, this is a very nostalgic song for a lot of people. Brings back memories for sure. It's a great song. Everybody loves it. All right, so the last thing I would do, which I said was pretty much what I do in the video and what's tabbed out in the download, is just try to emulate some of the melody behind my voice. So, well, the fox went out on a chilly night. Okay, so there again. Well, the fox went out on a chilly night, and he prayed for the moon to give him light. He had many a mile to go that night before he reached the town O, town O, town O. Many a mile to go that night before he reached the town O. I'll play that a little slower, but you can see there, I'm just doubling what I'm doing with my voice on the banjo. Well, the fox went out on a chilly night, and he prayed for the moon to give him light. He had many a mile to go that night before he reached the town O, town O, town O. Many a mile to go that night before he reached the town O. Okay, again, obviously that's the third level of complexity because it takes a little more coordination to do that, and as usual when you're playing and singing You want to make sure that the rhythm and the timing of your notes is matching what you're doing with your voice, so that your hands and your singing sync up. It's a lot easier to do it that way. And you can also only just try to kind of hit a few melody notes here and there, and that's fine too. Again, like we've talked about before, if you're forming the chord shapes, a lot of times your melody notes are right there. So all it takes is simply adjusting your bum diddy pattern to hit some of those strings where the melody notes are following, if it's not on those two inside strings that you're alternating. So hopefully that makes sense. But again, that's kind of the progression I think of, is this bum diddy, to making the pattern a little more interesting, to then doing things like mimicking what you're doing behind your voice. And those are the 3 layers. If you want to dig into that third arrangement, again, that is in the download. It's also in the vault inside the Breakthrough Banjo course. So, and if you're watching this inside the Banjo Academy, and if you have any questions about this arrangement, just let me know and I will get back with you. Or if you have any songs or tunes you want me to add to these tutorials, let me know as well. And I will see you in the next video.